Hello, assalamu alaikum from India, guys, students. I'm going to start the session now. See, guys, this is the schedule as we can see on your screen. This is the schedule which we are going to discuss for today and tomorrow. Okay. Because guys, I apologize. There's no power here. That's the reason I'm using the battery here. The webinar for the day one. So I'll be discussing about the cloud computing, networking, and cyber security. So my name is Mohammed Tajuddin. I am the director and technical head, cloud computing. And webinar for the day two, Madam Dr. Mrs. Ismatunisa. She is a PhD holder. And tomorrow, Madam will be discussing the data science and programming languages. And we are going to represent our company name is Infotonic Service Private Limited Company, Bangalore, India. And today, as per the schedule, so I am starting your cloud computing and network and cyber security. Okay. What are the things I am going to discuss today? Okay. So I am going to discuss the following session. Let me make it big for you. So as we can see, so today I am going to discuss the first thing is we shall discuss about your cloud computing. So here we are going to discuss what is cloud computing, okay, and what are the advantages, what is the main use of this cloud computing, from where we can get the jobs, right? And second thing is we shall discuss about networking, and then we'll discuss about the cyber security. And after discussing these three topics, okay, I'm going to discuss about the job opportunity, okay, not only in your country, for all around the world. Okay, so and we have to remember, guys, so I am talking about just the technology. I'm talking about the only technology and then feature like career, about your career opportunities and from where we can get the jobs. These are things I'm discussing. So if you got any questions, after that, you can ask me the questions. We can put in your chat box, or you can use your mic, okay, to ask me the questions. Okay. And next thing is regarding our company, we have given some training, international trainings. This we shall discuss at the end of this session. Okay, let's start about this. What is cloud computing? Okay, so what is cloud computing? What I would say is not your cloud, what you see on the sky. Okay, cloud computing is on-demand availability. Okay, so where use the computer resources. What is computer resource? Like your hardware, software, your memory, your storage, right? The first thing is your hardware. Okay, and your software, okay, and your memory. Okay, by using these three, okay, we are going to use this remotely. Okay, especially data storage, computing power without direct active management. So we are not going to manage everything. Okay, so it will be stored somewhere else in the different place. Just we are accessing the data. So we'll discuss more things. Okay, why cloud computing? Why it is required cloud computing? So I'll repeat once again. If you got any questions, so cloud computing is nothing but using the computer resource, maybe hardware, storage, applications. Okay. Okay, remotely. Okay, just for that, you must have only two things, that is laptop and internet access. From here we can access the any resource, any operating system, okay, any hardware, we can able to access it. So why cloud computing? So this allow people to access the same kind of application through the internet, just I told. Okay, so best example I can see, I think you might know about you have the social media, which is a famous Facebook. I think all of you know, right? Facebook, WhatsApp, right? This is the application, right? This is the application. This is the application. So even I'm using the application. Just one time they install in the one of the server. Okay. One of the server. Okay. These two applications. So anybody can download and install. Okay. So if we talk about the more clearly about that, okay, let me explain something to make you understanding. So we have to keep in mind in the cloud, this thing, okay, you will be having a lot of servers. They will be having a lot of servers which all are connected with each other. Just imagine this is the application server. This is the application server, and this is nothing but your OS, and this is your say example storage server, and this all together we will call it as your data center. And we will also nowadays will call cloud. Okay, how we are connecting this? We are connecting using your ISP. What is ISP? Internet service provider, who will give the internet to you. So this is how we connect it. And same thing from here also. So here we have the one more ISP which we are going to connect it. So I'll give an example. Okay, this is the switch where you connect. Say example, this is your Afghanistan. And this is your Alama University. And just imagine, so I'm sitting here, I'm doing from India, I'm using my internet. And see what I'm talking about applications, because you know, we can see just now I told you are using Facebook. Okay, now it has been replaced to Meta, right? They have changed the name now. They will call the Meta now. And WhatsApp also, I think most of the people are using WhatsApp, Instagram, all and that. This all applications are stored in the application server. Through this, we are using the ISP to download. Okay, we are installing in your laptop. Okay, laptop or your mobile phone. Okay, so I hope you understood, guys, what I'm trying to explain here. Okay, so if you want to use these two applications, what I'm using, I'm going to the application server and downloading to my mobile phone. So as well as for your computers, I'm using it, right? So this is the thing, the why cloud computing. Okay, what is talking about? We can see people allows to access, okay, allows to access the application through the internet. This means devices access the cloud, doesn't need to work as hard by hosting software, platform, database. Remotely we can able to use it. This is a very good advantage. Like cloud server, just I told, free up the memory, okay, and computer power are individual. Okay, you will be having the centralized this thing power supply for this. Okay, so I'll move on for the next slide. Okay, so what is the benefit for this cloud computing? Okay, if we talk about what is the benefit, okay, reduce the IT cost. It reduce the IT cost. So move to the cloud computing may reduce the cost of the managing and maintaining the IT system. Okay, so just I told, okay, so if you want to have this thing company, okay, if you have the company, there you must have invest in IT infrastructure, purchasing router, Wi-Fi routers, servers, networking. Okay, we have to implement that. Okay, we have to connect all those things, install the software. Okay, for that you must have a lot of money and lot of engineers to be worked, right? Lot of engineers these things. So if you take the same example what I told, suppose this is your company. So example, you take your Alama University. Okay, we need to buy these servers, right? All of you need to buy these servers. Okay, after buying this is not your job is over. Again, you must hire your engineer. You must hire your engineers, right? Okay, again, after implementing, okay, we have to deploy all the application. Okay, our implementation. Okay, these implementations. Again, for those engineers, okay, you have to pay the monthly salary, right? Because without salary, they will not work, right? These are the things that are required. Okay, so now it is a very difficulty for the company to pay a lot of salary to the employees, okay, and to maintain this huge infrastructure. Okay, if you go and if you see, that is the main he's talking about. So it will reduce the cost, okay, and easy to manage. And one more good advantage of the cloud is scalability. Okay, so we can scale it. Suppose if you want more storage, okay, if you want more storage also we can add. Okay, if we talk about the storage, okay, so we can keep on adding of your storage server on your PC. Suppose example, and this is your storage and your hard drive. You can hard drive, you can able to enhance, means we can scalability, we can keep on adding. Nowadays we can see people are using like they take the video, photos, okay, they upload in Facebook, upload in WhatsApp, Instagram, right? What about the storage? Storage has to be replaced, right? Okay, it has to replace. We should add one more hard drive. Okay, that is he's talking about scalability. Means adding the new hardware storage device in the infrastructure. Okay, business continuity. And we can focus more on your business, your job, rather than you are giving more time for this IT infrastructure. Right? So collaborations, okay, collaboration efficiency. So collaboration efficiency means, okay, so what I want to tell you here, let me clear this. Okay, so as you know, cloud also has got the different cloud, guys. We have the public cloud and private cloud. See, example, if we see, this is my Google Cloud, and this is Azure, and just imagine this is AWS, means Amazon Web Services. These are the one of the biggest service provider. So what I'm trying to explain here, so we can see on the slide, so collaboration efficiency. So collaboration efficiency, flexibility of the work practice, access to update. So, you know, and they have the different servers and they are using the different servers. They can able to communicate. So easily, so they can able to communicate. This is we'll call it as a scalability and efficiency he's talking about. This is called efficiency. Okay. So what is the example for the cloud computing? What is talking about example cloud computing? For example, in this cloud computing is a technology that use internet for storing and managing your data on the remote server, right? So whatever I think most of the people, I think students, we are using your social media, okay? So then they can access data via internet. Via internet, we can able to your upload and even access your photos, videos, whatever the data you have. On such example, okay, Google Cloud, it is suited for the public cloud services offered by google.com, right? Google service is nothing but it is a public cloud. For the public, it will give the free storage and free services to access it. Fine. So let me move on. So what is the three reasons why we are using the cloud? Why we should use the cloud? So cloud computing has a three number major benefits. Cost efficiency, it will save the money, right? First thing is you should not have hire more engineers. You can reduce the engineers. So easy to use. Increase the storage capacity. Just now I told. So we can increase the storage capacity. So how much you want, we can keep on adding your this thing, your storage. This is the storage container. This is the storage container. So increase storage container automatically. Okay, so even if it is full, okay, even all is full, your data is full here in the storage. Okay, so it will give the alert to the storage engineer. He will give the alert to the storage engineer saying that the storage is full. Please update and add the new hard drive. We'll call HDD. HDD means hard disk drive. Hard disk drive. Okay, free up to the IT services. Okay, so depending upon how you want the services, you can use it. The IT services, like what are the application you want. Okay, so we shall discuss about that. That is EaaS, and we'll discuss about software as a service and platform as a services. We shall discuss this. So what is the problem? What problem does cloud computing solve? Okay, so what problem cloud computing problem solves? So flexible operation, save cost for the small and medium companies. Okay, reduce the cost also, increase the transparency. Okay, so enhance your risk management. Okay, improve the security. This is the three major advantage which I would like to emphasize. Okay, enhance the risk management. So your data will be stored somewhere, data, right? So which is very good advantage for the people, because we cannot buy this hard disk. This is very costly, expensive. This is more cost. This is more cost, right? Want to buying hard disk and installing at your home. Okay, at your home, if you take your laptop or PC, okay, how much the storage will be there? I think 1 TB maximum, right? And hardly will be having your 4 GB of your RAM, right? 4 GB of RAM. So we cannot store huge amount of data, right? We cannot store on your laptop huge amount of data. That's the reason this is the major cloud computing will solve your problem. The best example, I think you might having the Gmail account. The free of cost, he is giving the 15 GB of the storage. Okay, so if you want, I will show you this thing. I will show you my account. Okay, let me show you this thing, because Google people, you can register. It's free of cost. You just register yourself. See guys, see here. You can see, right? All of you. So I'm using out of 15 GB, they have given me free. Okay. Out of 50, this thing. So it has given the 15 GB free. So I'm using 12.2 GB out of 15 GB. Okay. So if you want to buy, we can buy it. Okay. This is the one thing. They will give the free 15 GB for all the storage is 80% full. Right. So this is one more this thing advantage. Let's go to the slide. Okay. So what are the major cloud computing companies? Okay. As we can see, one of the biggest cloud services is your Amazon Web Services. It is widely used, considered as a top cloud computing companies, true company that pull the world in the cloud. It's keep growing every day, okay, and show the no sign of your compliances. And other cloud computing, as we can see, first thing is AWS, as I told you. So AWS means Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services. Let's talk about the Microsoft Azure. Okay, this is a Microsoft Azure. So they have their own cloud. They have their own cloud. Okay, and next thing is, again, you have Google Cloud. You can see Google Cloud. We'll call Google Cloud Services. We call GCS. And IBM. IBM stands for International Business Machine. This is the world #1 company. They have their own cloud. Okay, a cloud in the sense is just an infrastructure. It will be stored somewhere on your place. It's a place. It's not a cloud. All infrastructures will not store on the cloud, as we are seeing on the sky. Okay, so let's discuss about the Oracle. Oracle also they have their own cloud, Oracle Cloud. Okay, and VMware stands for your virtual machine and warehouse, virtual machine warehouse. They have their own cloud. Okay, and Salesforce, and this all the companies, guys. These all the companies who will give your cloud services. Okay, one more company is Alibaba. I think you might know about Alibaba. It is a Chinese cloud. So Chinese cloud. Okay. So let's move on. So what is the feature of the cloud? There's a 5 characteristic of the cloud computing. Okay, as I told these things. So on-demand service. On-demand service is talking about, like, you can buy if you want to buy your say example Microsoft server. Say example, you want to buy 2016. Do you know the cost of this? Say example, just remember. Let you forget about this. Suppose if you take, I think you might using the Windows 10, right? All of you are using the Windows 10 on your laptop, on your PC. Do you know what is the cost of this? It costs, I think, 150 US dollars. I don't know in your Afghan how many Afghan it will come. Okay, this will work for this Windows 10. It will work for your only one laptop, right? Suppose if you want to buy this Microsoft server, so it will cost you about I think more than 500 US dollars, right? So no need to buy this. If you go to the cloud, okay, they will give on the usage. How many months you want to use? They will give as a rental. Software also as a rental. That is called, we'll call it as a software as a service. Okay, this is the one cloud services. Okay, that is broad network access. Okay, so this software they will give rent. So example, and this is one my PCA, and this is my one more PC. I'm using it. Okay, I don't have any operating system, so I want to buy this Microsoft server, and this guy also want to buy this server. Okay, how much they have to pay? The PCA guys has to pay the $500, and this PCB has to pay the $500. If you calculate both, okay, it will become your $1,000, right? This is your PCA and this is your PCB. $1,000 they have to pay. Okay. If they go to the cloud, okay, they can buy from here, which will cost $10 approximate. Is it good, right? These people, they can buy from the cloud. Suppose you are paying $500, okay, you want to use for just 1 year. After this, I don't want to use, I don't want the server. Just for your learning purpose, you buy. So why you are investing a lot of money to install in your laptops? Okay, go to the cloud. Okay, I want to use, subscribe for 1 year. Okay, and pay this money, $10 or $20 maximum. Okay, as per my knowledge. Okay, so we can do the job. That's the reason on-demand services, as I told you, is a cost efficiency. Okay, such type of services. Okay, so what I'm talking about, such type of services, we'll call it as a software as a service. This is called a software as a service. Okay, so multi-tenancy reduce the pooling, rapid elastic scalability. So in the cloud, as I told you that, so we can add, keep on adding your server, storage, all in that. Okay, and measured services, and your service will be measured, as you know, automatically. So after 1 year of your service, okay, after 1 year of your service, okay, it will be expired. Right? One. So these are the cloud layers as they are divided. So layers, these are the few standard layers: applications, presentation, session layer, transport, network. Okay, and these all are deal with the only application layers. What are the application layers? Okay, you can see Google app, CFTAP, IBM, Red Hat, okay, 220, Hadoop, okay, SAP, and Linux. So as I told you, this is called as your software as a service, right? This is call it as a software as a service. Okay. So next I'll move on for these things. What is data? One more thing I want to add here, guys. This is you should understand what is this thing. I'll be explaining more on networking part when you start the networking. So what are these things, guys? What are these application layer are deal with the only application software. They are not bothered about this thing, what happening inside here. Okay. What is data link? What is the data link? Okay, here is used to connect with the different platform, connecting with the different machines, connection of the machines. So if you talk about this thing, let me go for this diagram. Okay, and you want the server, right? You want to buy one server. So example, I want one server, maybe Windows server or Linux server. Okay, so what I will cloud people, they do. Okay, so what do you want? What type of service you want? As I told you, in the cloud, they'll be having a lot of servers. Maybe your Mac, your Linux, okay, and you'll be having your Windows, right? So I can use this, any one of these server, okay, for my requirement. Okay, to buy the server is very expensive. To buy the server, so it costs about $3,500 minimum starting range. Okay, why you are investing a lot of money? So you can go to the cloud. So this is your cloud, guys. This is your cloud. Maybe my handwriting is not good. Okay. Okay. So this is the cloud. No need to buy these things. No need to buy this. Okay. Go to the cloud, take the services. Which cloud you want? This is called, we'll call it as the name they have given, that is your platform as a service. So platform as a service, right? No need to buy your hardware device. Okay. So the thing is physical layer. In the physical layer, we will be having your IaaS. What is IaaS? Infrastructure as a service. IaaS means infra. So infrastructure, so as a service. Fine. So what is the infrastructures? So they will give the entire your server to you. So example, if you take this server, okay. So now previously what you are using, just we are using the operating system, right? Just we are using the operating system. Now entire this they will give rental. How we are giving the rent for the hotel, house, right? Same thing. Entire server they will give for the rent, not for sale. This is not for sale. No selling here. Just for rent. Okay. So I'll move on. So organization of the cloud computing, as I told you, and this is the number of users where you can use it. Okay. And user is trying to connect your, as I told you, they will be having the cloud different types, private cloud and public cloud. I think somewhere has got interruption this thing. Hello, can you hear me, guys? Hello.
Mr. Staj, we can hear you, man.
Yeah, fine. I think they have got some internet issue from, I don't know where is the problem here. I think, I don't know where is those people. Yeah, I think they are here. Okay, fine. So let me start this thing. I think they got some interruption, I thought. Okay, let me see there. Okay, guys, let's start doing this. Okay, and this is my, let me take this. Okay, so as I told you, and they'll be having the private cloud. What is private cloud means? So company people, they will not depending upon the public cloud. So some companies, they will have their own infrastructure. They will buy, because companies like, and if you see like IBM, Honeywell, Infosys, so these are top companies. Okay, so what they does is they will buy the all infrastructure, they will hire the engineers, and they will install and they will implement. Okay, for those people also, they will use the cloud services. How they use the cloud services? Okay, and this is public services, they cloud app. Okay, they have their own infrastructure. They want to buy the cloud applications. They don't want to buy the entire operating system. Just they want to use the cloud applications. So cloud applications, we can see, say example, I think Facebook, we can say example Facebook. If you say about the Facebook, okay, so Facebook also have the paid versions for the companies, and they'll be very authentic, and they will, company will support the Facebook people, they will support it paid. What pay Facebook we are using is a free of cost, what we are using it, right? So I think storage. So your company, just imagine, okay, just imagine that, okay, this is your example, this is your Alama University. Fine. Now you want to buy one software. Okay, say example, if you see, if you want to buy the software, okay, it is very expensive. If you take the software from the cloud, okay, it will reduce the cost. If, okay, that is the one advantage. The second advantage is, what is the second is very good advantage? If you are unable to use how to use that software, okay, you don't know how to use that software, okay, so these cloud services people will help you out. These cloud services people, they will help you out. This is one good advantage. Okay, so what is public cloud? Okay, so public cloud is nothing but anybody they can use it. So as I told you that, what are the public cloud? So you'll be having, let me write here. Okay, you will be having AWS, and you will be having your Google Cloud and your Azure and your Alibaba. Okay, so you have to keep in mind, service providers, they will use your firewall for the protection. What is the firewall? It is the protection. It will deny the unauthorized person accessing to your company infrastructure or software. It doesn't allow you to access what this is all the firewall. I'm talking about the firewall. So what is the job of the firewall? It will deny. Deny means not allowed. Not allowed to access. Okay, so for through internet. Okay, this is called, we'll call it as a, keep in mind, just I told you starting, ISP, we'll call ISP. ISP means internet service provider. Okay, so this is the, we'll call the consumer of the enterprises. Okay, and here we'll be having a lot of employees working in your organization. Okay, and people are using, these are the employees, they are using the services, and this is called a public cloud, and it's free. What I'm talking about, free. Just I told you about my Gmail account, right? Gmail, anybody can register, even you can register from your country. Okay, and what is private cloud? So what is private cloud? So okay, we have the internet. For internet people, okay, they use a firewall here. Why? Because this is your company. Any company, you talk about any, so any company we'll talk about. So XYZ company. Okay, they'll use a firewall for their unauthorized person to be denied. Means just I told, not allowed. Fine. This is the very good advantage, okay, of the firewall. Okay, it is just named as a security guard. I think in the Alama University also, I think you'll be having your security guard. So he will check your ID card, whether you're a student or not. Okay, if you are students, he will allow you inside. Right. Suppose I don't know about Alama University, if I don't know the person, okay, directly he's entering. Okay, your firewall is going to block. Okay, it is nothing but your security guard. Nothing but your security guard. And this is your example. This is your Alama University premises. This is your Alama University. Okay, and this is the where inside your all students are sitting out there, and you are listening my seminar, right? Okay, and this is the data center. Just I told you, we'll be having a lot of servers, storage devices, Exchange server, different operating system are being stored. Okay, this is your company organization. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, what is this? What happened without cloud computing? Without cloud computing also, we can do it, but it's very expensive. It will cost you more. Okay, so example, see, one user, okay, is using 3 applications at the same time. Stand alone server, right? It's difficult to manage and very expensive. Okay, is very expensive. Okay, what about these guys? They want to access these two guys. So example, and this is example Musa. Musa also is there in this session, and this is me. Okay, and this is one guy. Say example Ali. Ali is using these three applications. What about me? Me and Musa. Just we're keeping quiet. Okay. Means this is called the sharing is not possible if you don't have the cloud. In the cloud, okay, we can do this problem, we can be solved. This problem can be solved. Okay, how the problem will be solved? So let me explain in a clear way. Okay, just imagine guys, this is all my will be having the servers inside my cloud. Okay, and this is my Linux. Okay, and this is my Windows. Okay, so now we have the three people. I'm talking about without cloud, guys. Without cloud. Without cloud. Okay, I have the three people here, me, okay, and Musa is also there, okay, and one more guy, Ali. I don't know all the people, students' name. I'm writing whatever the name comes to my mind. So what I'm doing is, so all these three people, they want to use the Windows server. Without cloud is not possible. Okay, whether Taj can access, whether Musa or Ali, any one of the guy, anyone can access. So anyone can access, not at the same time. Okay, so this is the main, this thing what he's trying to explain. See here, at the same time, these people, so if you have the virtual machine, VM means virtual machine. VM means virtual machine. What I'm trying to explain here, sharing, okay, this all applications will be shared. So just now I told, okay, in this thing, this is the operating system. This is the operating system. These all things will be shared to all these four people, three people, which is out there here. It will be shared to Ali, it will be shared to Musa, and it will be shared to Taj. Okay. So networking, guys, let me start doing what is the networking, and this is a very important. So as you know that you are the future of your Afghanistan. So you want to become the network engineer or cloud engineer or your cyber security engineer or analysis. This slide is very, very important to understand rest of your life, right? So this is very, very important and very interesting to learn this. Whether you go to any technology, okay, you must understand the concept of this networking. So without networking, it is not possible to connect with you guys, right? Through networking only we are communicating right now, right? If there is no network, it is possible to you speak to me. I don't know you, right? Yes or no, guys? Can you hear me? I want to listen the voice from you, your side. Okay. So what I'm doing, let me these things. Okay. So we have the 7 layers, how the data communication take place. Okay. How data communication will take place. We'll be having the application layer, presentation, sessions, transport, networking, data link, and physical layer. This is the maximum layers where we can use in the networking. Okay, we'll have the layer 1, 2, as I told. It starts from 1, layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, up to you have the 7 layers. Okay, so each layer has got the name. Okay, and these are the name, as we can see. What are the functions? User interface. I think as we can see, okay, HTTP. HTTP stands for hypertext.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you very much for your presentations. It is very good. And I'm the Dean of Computer Science College in Aloma University. Recently, I joined to your discussion, your conference, and this is a nice presentation. But the student level is too low. They are the first semester student. I think the topic is a little bit difficult for this student due to that they are talking with each other. They are not able to understand. Please, if you talk slowly and discuss some point about computer science, they are waiting to understand how computer science, what is computer science, how to know more about computer science. Recently, they made these issues, and yesterday I talk about these issues with the responsible person to talk with you about this topic. So due to that, the student here is making voice, talking with each other, and creating problem for you. So please pay a little bit attention for the issues and topics and discussion that is related to the basic element of these courses. Thank you very much. Sorry to disturb your discussion. Really sorry.
Okay, I have the question here. So I have the question here. So you want me to speak about the relevant courses, what they are supposed to learn in their degree courses, coming degree courses?
Please repeat again. So once again, because there is a loudspeaker, voice is not clear.
Maybe I think internet issue. Okay, what I'm asking, okay, so they are not able to understand these concepts?
Yes. This concept is belong to, means a little bit is third semester or fourth semester, because they are the first semester student. They are recently joined to courses. They are recently joined to computer science.
Okay.
So I hope to talk more about the issues at the beginning, like computer science, the branch of computer science, the area of computer science, what they will learn from computer science. And these issues is more important than recent days for this student, because we are talking about virtualization, about the cloud. They are not able to understand this concept. So due to that, they are a little bit tired of this discussion, these courses, and they are making noise. So this is also good and nice. Just it was a point that I mentioned for you. And please continue discussion. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so can I interact with the students now? It is possible to interact with the students?
Yes, continue, sir, continue, no problem. Just it was a question to a student, they're not able to ask, and due to that, I joined to this discussion to tell you the point that we need to ask, okay? So continue, no problem.
Okay. See, I'm not. We are not going to explain any technology here. Just awareness these things. So come to the computer science. So I will talk about the computer science also. Okay. Client server, and let me. I'll continue this thing, guys. Networking architecture. So I'm not going to explain a lot of the vast technology. So this is client server. Client is nothing but your laptop, okay, laptop or your PC, and server is nothing but just I told server how it is connected with each other. This is the world how we connect it. What is virtualizations? So in virtualizations, we'll be having one big server. In that server, we are installing your virtual machine. Okay, this is called the VMs. This is called your VMs. Okay, the cloud computing, or is this thing explain means this all together, okay, all together which will store on this will be available on your cloud. So let me these things. This is the world one, just a history, and these all things are available in your computer science. So because most of the universities they have these things. They are already introduced these all technologies. You can see this is the old mainframe desktop computer, guys. You can see it is very old. Then they have come up with desktop PC in this way. And as we can see, nowadays we are using all different advanced laptops. And this is the world virtualization server and laptop. You can see, guys, you can see on the picture. Okay, and this is your storage server, as we can see on the images. This is the hard drive storage where you can store the data. And this is nothing but your cloud storage. So these things, we are using your Wi-Fi to access your mobile phones. This is called a smartphone. And this is called your smartphone. And this is also, we can use your Apple phone. And keep in mind, just in Apple, we are using your Mac. Okay, Mac operating system. Storage means, as you know, which stores the data. Okay, what are the data you are generating? You are taking your photo, for any social media on your mobile phone. So it will be stored here. Okay, what is the RAID? RAID means, okay, array of inexpensive disk. RAID means RAID, array of inexpensive disk. And this is the storage area network. Okay, so what is this? How they are connected? They are connected with each other. Okay, if this disk is full, it will go to next disk. If this disk is full, it will go to next disk. Same thing here. If this disk is full, it will move to this disk. If this disk is full, it will go to next disk. Okay, next come to the storage area network. Same thing. How does it works? Same manner, this also it works. Okay, and all the operating system, they use the server. Even these people also, they use servers to store the data. They use these things, okay, storage to all the data. And same thing here also. So you can see on a picture, iSCSI. So Internet Small Computer System Interface. This is called iSCSI. Okay. And this is the technology which we are using nowadays. This is the laptop, as we can see. So, okay, so we are using some services to access these devices through internet. Through internet, we are going to access this data center. In this data center, we can store your data. We can access. We can write the data. We can read the data from your laptop. Okay, we can use the applications from your computers. Okay, and we can edit or read the data if you got the authentication. Okay, and same thing, a previous slide what I told about. So this is the ties, 3-tier through tier. What is this means? So if you got any network engineering job, okay, you will be appointed based on your job level. Okay, you'll be having L1 engineer. Okay, L2 engineer. Okay, and L3 engineer. These are the 3 different models will be available in the market. Okay, L3 engineers is an expert. Okay, so this is the job, guys. So client servers request. Okay, how it will start communicating. So example in the 2 tiers. Okay, request. Suppose example if I say hello. Okay, so it will request to the server. Server will respond to the client. Okay, this is we'll call it the classic model. So in tier 3, so tier 3 what happened? Okay, and this is this thing server will request, and here in the client servers will be merged to both the things, client and server. Okay, client will request. Okay, and here it will request for the another server. Okay, actually this guy want to communicate with directly this server. The reason here means they have the 3 tiers, means they'll have your authentication. whether this guy is the right guy or a good guy or a bad guy. Entire same thing, will be a lot of security people inside to check whether you are the right guy or a bad guy or good guy, to check the authentication. So we are using that. Okay. So virtualizations and reference module. Okay. We can see this is the host. We can see on your slides. This is the virtual machines where we are using applications and we are using. So just keep in mind, see, application, just I am giving the example, just is your Facebook. That is application, right? And your virtual image is nothing but your operating system. OS means operating system, guys. Fine. This is nothing but your operating system. Okay. Hardware is nothing but your laptop or your desktop, right? And storage is nothing but your hard drive, your memory. Even for a mobile phone also you have the memory, right? Same thing. And virtual network, right? Virtual network is nothing but you will be having one switch. Okay, in that switch, lot of PCs we can able to connect it. We can connect lot of PCs like this. Okay, and we'll be having the physical and devices, all those things. Same thing what I told you here, same thing here. Let's discuss a little bit about what is the cyber security. Okay. So let's move on this about cyber security. So this is about the presentation content, what I'm explaining. What is the need of cyber security? Okay, what are the threats? What is hacking, malware? So phishing, stay secure, your personalities, this thing, public Wi-Fi, password, routers, switches. Let's discuss about this one. Okay, so cybersecurity is increasing every day. So let's discuss what is cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is one, the bad people, okay, who will access your network or mobile phone, maybe social media or company, your personal data. So he will steal money or your confidential data from your side and he'll try to blackmail you. That is called the cyber security. Okay. So cyber security is growing every day. Every day is growing like anything. Every day. So rise of your threats, most crime that the police can't tackle the problem. Even police also is very difficult to manage, right? The thief is somewhere. Supposedly say I am sitting in India. Okay. So in my mobile phone, if someone from any US or any Europe country, okay, he's trying to access my mobile phone, okay, his access and all my confidential data he has stolen. At the end of the day, he's trying to blackmail. Okay, so give me some money, so I will give you your confidential data. Okay, this is increasing day by day. Even police people, they can't caught it, right? He's sitting somewhere in Europe country, I'm in India. Okay, so now to encourage the report, so some government has a scheme, the public cyber security essential. They are giving a lot of trainings. So not only in India, so many countries they have started. So crime is a massive under the reports. It's increasing every day. Okay, so how cybersecurity can affect the people? So now we can see, so approximately 78% of the world economy is on the online now. All your money is online, right? So day by day, it can happen at any time. Okay, suppose of the risk, if the current security measures taken, because we have to carefully handle this, we have to take the current security measure. So in 2016, 49% of the business were breached. It's matter of it, just 79% business has been affected. So according to the National Security Survey, so in 2016, it is in UK. I don't know, discuss about this. Who is doing the hacking? Okay, who is doing the hacking? Okay, who is this guy? Okay, what is the use of that? Why they are doing that? They are doing the financials for the theft, fraud, and blackmail. This I told. So especially, I think there's a lot of girls sitting out there. So please don't post your photos, your confession data, okay? Especially in any social media. So this is a humble request. Don't use, especially for the girls. Okay, don't use it.
Alert from low battery.
Oh. So one more issue here from my side, guys. I apologize sincerely. Here there's a no power. I think my battery is so down. So anytime my laptop will shut down. There's a no power supply due to the heavy rain since 4 days in Bangalore city. I hope you understand. Okay, and from here, the interesting topic, guys. I'm talking about this thing. Fame, and these are the courses. Pen testing is a legal hacking. Pen means not pen. What I'm writing here, pen means penetration test. Okay, so these are the hacking people, guys. Don't think police. Some people from police also bad people are also available. So insider. So your personal friends, your enemies. Some friends also will get enemy, and some business people also for competition they will try to steal your data, theft your data. So common threats. These are the common threats we can see. Either the locking the screen and making sure you have to lock the screen. Once the ransomware, which is affected in 2017. So one of the biggest cyber crime to be occurred. So it has been hit about the 300,000 computers in 150 countries. So 150 countries, 3,000 people has been affected according to the national security. Okay, as we can see here, ransom, how they have done. So in 2016, see, he's asking, so pay will be raised on it. He has been asking the money. So this has been alert will come. He will take your data or block your data. Okay. So once it blocks, you can't access. You can't access your data. Then, as we can see on your screen, oops, the file has been encrypted. He'll do the encryption. What is encryption means? Same thing. What you can see here, it is written in English. So data will be in form of ASCII codes, different codes that we cannot read it. Okay. If you want to read it, okay, what hacker will do? Please pay money. Okay, this is the message has been come for the many companies. So as we can see on your screen. Okay, so pay me using the Bitcoin or encrypted data. So how to tackle this ransom? Though, because some people they use a copy of the backup, they back up the these things. They use the patches, okay, and they use the attachment. And make sure don't click on the link like email, SMS that could easily untrusted source from the contain the malware of these things. Okay, don't click on the spam mails. For example, so how to tackle this? Don't click the link of the email, like especially your spam mail. Okay, if you find such type of mails, so put it on the spam mail, so that okay, it will go automatically to the spam folder. He's asking money to pay, right? This is called phishing. Especially when you look about the shopping this thing. If you access the internet, especially from the public Wi-Fi, public affairs. So don't do any financial transactions. Financial transaction. Don't do, especially if you connect for the public cloud. Okay, that's what he's talking about. Don't use your this thing, credit card, debit card, PayPal, any of these things for online transaction. If you connect it for your public network, which you don't know, because in the public, okay, there will be a lot of people. There is a bad man also available. There is a bad man also available, right? Okay, so the bad man, okay, maybe he will try to steal your money, because keep in mind, hacker people are very intelligent. So we can see If you got such type of these things, please immediately you need to report to the agency. And see, this is the agency, they are remoted. So some people will get, if you click this thing, any unknown links, this window will come. Please click, please register yourself. What you are doing? You are giving lot of your details, your name, mobile number, email, your all confidential data will you are entering. Please don't do that. Okay. You can see our security team has been trying to contact you regarding this online. So please click on the link. Okay, to reactivate. Okay. So when you try to contact to the internet bank, so we have limited account due to the recent activities. See here, what you have noticed here. So this is the IP address. IP means Internet Protocol. This is the IP address. It is not the same IP address here, right? The number is different, right? As we can see, the number is different. 199 is 245 589. And here is different. Means he is the bad guy, guys. He is a bad guy. Okay, he's a bad guy. He's trying to do these things. So what is HTTP? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Okay, so you are after, if you do such type of transaction, if you don't know, credited, all your money is gone from your account. This is what is the biggest problem. This is very big problem. All the countries they are facing. Okay, all the countries they are facing it, especially if you connect for your public Wi-Fi. Okay, so what we should do with that? So don't use online transaction, just as told. Use your own data on your data card and use it. Okay, so don't conduct any purchase on online. Especially I'm talking about the public network. See, in some countries, if you go to any bazaar, this thing, okay, they will give free Wi-Fi. They will give free Wi-Fi. Okay, and use a VPN, virtual private network, okay, for security of for your transactions. Look at this guy. So this guy has lost 67,000 pounds by using the email. How? They will send this feature account. Please click to apply this 100 pound. Please apply to get 3% discount. Okay, he lost his $150. So be carefully when you do the such type of events. Okay, so lost I think $200 just for the email scam through the world, right? So email scam, it took in many houses. The money, your money, you want to construct the house, it has been stolen very easily, guys. Very easily we can steal. That's a keep in mind. So you have to prevent yourself. Your knowledge will be helpful for you. And especially the password. Okay, use one password account. Okay, use the one password account. Okay, so let's move on. This is the security, these things. I don't want to explain the password, this thing, more password. Manage your password very carefully. A store, and please remember the password. So whenever you are using it. So advice, what I can advise, okay, the 80% of the crime is preventable. Okay, 80%, not 20%. 20% is you have to learn the technology, how to use the mobile phone, how to use your laptops. Fine. So advice means keep upgrading your these things, activate the firewall, awareness of the data encryptions, administrator security, okay, and cyber insurance, prepare your plan. Okay, you are the best defender. You are the best defender for yourself, guys. Fine. So technology is a small part of your cyber defense. You are the most important persons. Protect yourself. Okay. Okay. How you can protect yourselves? Learn the technology. Okay. So there is a public support from these things. Many UK, because every government, they have got, they are planning to have their own department action for the any national fraud happened to you. What will do? We'll go to the police department, we'll ask for the help, reach to your case. Okay, and every country, the same thing for every country they have started. Okay, what is the job opportunity, guys? Okay, so if you talk about job opportunity, okay. Okay, so what I will do, so most of the students, so I will directly explain, so what is the job opportunity, okay, for these things. You see, let me, there's a no power from my side, guys. There's a no power supply. That's the reason I'm using my torch. You can see my face. I sincerely apologize for that. Let's see. Okay, what I'm trying to explain to you now. Let me go to the. I think my battery also down. Okay. Jobs on. Guys, if you see just news, or if you go to the any images, okay, this is the best way. You can see. Let me show you this. We can see, guys, the job opportunity I'm talking about. These are very huge. You can see the career, and these are the different jobs you can see. I'll show you the this thing. I'll type the correct keyword. Spelling now. Let's type about this thing, because I know why I'm doing this one. So jobs in so talk about India also. You can see the market demand, the packages. You can see, guys. See data science, data engineers. If you, just we can see. So for every field, day by day it is increasing. So how it is increasing, we can see, guys. Especially for the cyber security, it is increasing 15%. And your machine language engineers, this thing 20%, and data science is increasing. So this is the real data, guys, which I'm explaining, because I'm not putting any slides. Okay, for job, what is the job opportunities? Okay, why I'm showing directly means it is increasing day by day. So if you see the another one, so every year you can see it since 2013 to 2023. So cyber security market size will be doubling like anything. It's keep on doubling. Fine. So if you talk about cyber attacks, job opportunity is very huge. You can't imagine also. Not only in your country. So if you go to any country, okay, the job opportunity is very huge. So let me move on for the few slides. So these are the training, guys, which we have done, because what I think disconnected. Musa, are you there?
I'm here, sir.
I think those people are disconnected. There's a big issue, man, here. Since 3-4 days, there's a full rain in Bangalore. I think I will stop the recording, Musa, because I'm recording the session.
Sir, no problem.